Alright, so 2025 has been one of the best sneaker years we've seen in a long time. So today I decided to break down the 10 best drops we've seen up to now. Obviously, this is subject to change as time progresses because we have a lot of heat yet to release, but there's a lot that already happened. Some of these releases y'all probably already have in your collection, and as for the others, I know for a fact y'all slept on them. So let's go ahead and get into it. Also, make sure you stick around to the end because there is a collab within these 10 that honestly shook the game up. Number 10 on my list is the Black Cat Jordan 3s. This is damn near the first Jordan release of the year, and although I loved seeing these on my feet, I ended up selling them, and it's kind of one of the regrets I have for this year as well, because I know these would have gotten a lot of wear, but the time that I'm in, I don't see myself having multiple black sneakers when I already have hella black shoes. This is one of the pairs that I ended up parting ways with, and I'm honestly not too upset because I know Black Cat Jordan 4s are coming soon, but this pair was a banger, releasing at the top of the year. That's why I had to throw them at the number 10 spot. At number 9, we got a pair of Jordan 12s, and this time it's the Flu Games. These dropped earlier this year, and it was a pair I never actually tried to get my hands on. Don't know why, if I'm being completely honest. I do own the Flu Games from 2009, and at this point, I honestly don't even know how wearable these are, but they are pretty clean. I honestly don't know why I never went for these, but they are a solid release coming out of 2025. Let me know in the comments if this is a pair you ended up grabbing. For Jordan 12s, it's either you love them or you hate them, no in between. For me, I love the Jordan 12 boots. They go crazy, and I'm honestly more excited about the Taxis than any other Jordan 12 that's releasing this year. We're low-key even gonna see the French Blue 12s release next month. I was debating on grabbing those early, but I don't know how many people are out there trying to see a review for those, so I haven't bit the bullet yet. At number 8, we had the Cortez Air Maxes, but this time we got the 2.0 version. It's damn near the same thing, but we got the Bumblebee colorway, you feel me? All black with a little bit of yellow inside the bubble, and I think the Cortez C. We still do get every little hit on them, but I just think the OGs hit a little different. If you never ended up grabbing the OG pairs, I think this one is a steal, being that it's going for around $200, kind of similar to the OGs. They were going for like $300-400, and out of nowhere they started going from $800 to $1,000 depending on what size you have. Obviously, I ended up grabbing these a little over a year ago, and I still haven't worn them. I honestly would love to. Don't know why I haven't, because it's an extremely wearable sneaker, but these days if I'm not gonna wear them for something special, I'm honestly not gonna pull them out. That's just the type of vibe that I'm on. The whole OG pack goes crazy, and honestly the black and yellow ones aren't too far behind. If y'all ended up grabbing those, let me know in the comments, and while you're down there, make sure you leave a like on this video. 400 likes is the goal for this one. I know we could get that shit easily, so make sure y'all go down there and leave a like, as well as subscribe to the channel because we're on road to 50K, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all who end up subbing up to the channel. Matter of fact, if you're new and end up subscribing, let me know you're new in the comments so I could welcome y'all the proper way. I low-key try to comment back to hella people, and it does take hella time, but I try to make the effort, because at the end of the day, if y'all are out there taking time out of your day to comment on my video, the least I could do is try to get back to y'all. Now, I am human, so I'm not gonna make it back to every comment, but I do try my best. At number 8, we had the Cortez Air Max 95s in the black and yellow color. Banger, the Bumblebee joints go crazy. At the number 7 spot, we got the Jordan 1 High 85s in the bread colorway. Now, these are so high or low on my list simply because this was damn near a unicorn, bro. Retail was $250, damn near they're reselling for $500+ at this point, and that doesn't really take away from the shoe in itself, but it does add to the fact that you can't really get your hands on them, which is a negative side when it comes to some of these releases, because they're not as accessible as some of the other pairs you will see higher on my list. These are pretty solid, but if they were more available to the public, I would kind of put them higher on my list. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Regardless though, I am hearing that they're gonna do a low version of these in 2026, which might end up being a must cop as long as they make them possible to buy, bro. Like, these were hard as but damn near unattainable, bro. Like, you had to jump hoops to get these, and I understand for some sneakers that kind of should be the way. Matter of fact, bro, I just convinced myself that these probably deserve a higher spot on the list. Maybe I'm just bitter that I never got my hands on them, and that just is what it is. But at the number 7 spot, we had the Jordan 1 High 85s in the bread colorway. At number 6 is a pair that's near and dear to my heart because this one is actually fresh. It's damn near an open wound, if I'm being honest. And it's the Aqua Jordan 8s. These released over the past weekend, and for the past week, I've been debating whether or not it's a stupid decision to buy these shits. I honestly would love to have them in a collection. Can't lie to y'all. It's a pair that from childhood I always wanted to own, and I know for a fact that I would actually wear these because, bro, they're just too clean. But I'm debating on if these are even a cop for me personally, bro. There's so much early heat that I can buy with these funds that it just But I know I'm gonna be beating myself up over not buying these because it is one of the best sneakers that released this year so far. Call your mama if you think otherwise, bro. At the end of the day, this is my list. Take it with a grain of pepper because some people do be getting butthurt in the comments. These days, low-key, I'll be flaming y'all back. It just is what it is, bro. It's damn near entertainment to me. But these are number 6 on my list, and it's for a reason. They go crazy. I understand the gray isn't the same as the gray it used to be, but that shit don't matter, bro. You gonna wear these shits with pants. You honestly probably ain't even owned the pair before these, speaking of myself. So something like that don't even matter, bro. I feel like the execution, the shape, the color, they removed some of the shimmer on the purple. These shits look fire. And if y'all own these or ended up picking them up recently, let me know if I'm tripping in the comments or if my sentiments are valid when it comes to the Aqua 8s. I had to put them at the number 6 spot. They deserve it. Now we're getting halfway through the list and shit starts getting spicy real quick. But before we get into number 5, I'm gonna name a couple honorable mentions that almost made it on this list, but low-key, they might have never had a chance if I'm being honest. We do got the black toe Jordan 1s that released back in February. These are clean. I feel like we've seen a couple black toe iterations at this point. People honestly might have not been feeling the Air Jordan spell out on the side, but again, you wear some baggy pants with these, you can't even tell that it's not the other pair from 2015. Given you probably could, but you know what I mean, bro. The wing is gonna be covered 9 times out of 10 unless you're wearing Dominican skinny jeans. You should be straight, bro. We also got the UNC 1s, which easily could have been number 10. Matter of fact, we adding those to number 10, bro. It's the Jordan 3 Black Cats and the Jordan 1 UNCs. I love the execution on them. I understand the midsole is a little more yellow than people would have wanted, but it's one of those things where people gonna hate regardless. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. And with this pair, I honestly feel it and I see it because I think it's a banger sneaker. It is a little more pissy than some people might have wanted. But it just is what it is. And the last honorable mention I got for y'all is the Utho SBs. I feel like I low-key been talking about these shits in every video I make, and it's for a reason, bro. Out of the SBs, this is one of my favorites that released this year. We also recently had the Rodeo SBs, which somebody brought to my attention in one of my previous videos. I ain't even know them bitches existed, bro. That's how you know I'm kinda in the loop, but I'm kinda out the loop. These Rodeo SBs actually going kinda crazy. It's not something I would personally wear, but I love the details on them, the way they executed them, fire. Kind of like the Utho SBs, because those asparagus matcha cream with the green joints go crazy. And the price they're going for just makes them even better, because you could buy them for under $200. It seems like one of those things where we just got to take advantage of where we're at in the sneaker game. Some of these pairs are going to go for hella bread, some of them are not. And the ones that are not are damn near just as good as the ones that are going for hella bread. So I'm not even tripping. Those were the honorable mentions I had for y'all. But now let's get into number 5. Undeniably one of the best Jordans that released this year. The Jordan 5 Black Metallic had the streets in a full Nelson, bro. People were getting swung on for these shits. They're dead ass going for like $400 plus, which again doesn't dictate where we're at with the shoe, but for a regular GR sneaker, at the time that these released, they almost pivoted the sneaker sneaker game, which is a different story for a different day. Once people started getting knocked out or swung on for these right here, things started to change in the sneaker game, bro. A lot of these GRs started getting way more hype than we would have seen literally a year ago. Low key, literally a couple months before these dropped. These black metallic 5s deserve to be high on this list just based off of everything surrounding it. And for me personally, I never owned them until this release, so I honestly just appreciate them a little bit more. From all the little details that they put on them, the reflectiveness, that all black that you could just wear with everything, you deadass cannot go wrong with these. And I can't complain. They could have been higher on my list, but for me, y'all will see that nostalgia damn near goes a little one up over a shoe that's fire that I never had before. At the number 4 spot, we got the Jordan 1 Unions, another solid ass release that we saw this year. From the Chicago to the shadow on the upper, all the little details with the yellowed midsole. Mind you, y'all ain't like the yellow midsole on the UNCs though, but on these, hey, why not, right? Y'all tripping. But these are too clean, bro. We got the laces that change. I've never had Unions besides the glove joints that they released a couple years ago. So when I got these in hand, and the fact that I got them for retail just made them a little more tasty in my opinion, so I had to throw them at number 4 on this list. Let me know down below if y'all would throw these at a similar spot. Personally, Union did not miss when it came to this collab, from the materials to everything on them. And word around the street is that next year we're gonna get another Jordan 1 Union. This time it might be a collab with Fragment, which would be insanity like Danity Kane in 06, bro. Jordan 1 Union Chicago's had to go on this list. For me, it just so happened to be at number 4. At the 3rd spot, we might have some of y'all's number 1 sneaker of the year so far and entirely. But the fact that I don't own them kind of just doesn't let me put them that high, and it's the Jordan 4 Nigels. Before y'all dislike this video, bro, just understand where I'm coming from. These shits are reselling for $600. They're fire. The quality, materials, the collab, the story, everything on the brick by bricks go crazy. And in previous years when I was making dumb purchases, I honestly would have made these number 1 and possibly went out of my way to buy these shits because they're dead ass too clean. But I can't put something at number 1 if I don't have history with it and if I don't own it in my collection. It just doesn't make sense for me personally. Even though the number 1 shoe on this list I don't own, y'all will see. Yeah, just give me, let me cook, bro. Let me cook, all right? But the brick by bricks, too solid. I'm excited to see what else Nigel has to offer based on these alone, bro. Like what he did with the brick by bricks, from the storytelling and everything surrounding the shoe, is impeccable, and it honestly hasn't been matched ever since. Like this is damn near the best shoe we've gotten in its entirety this year. But I don't want to yap on about them too much because you already know these are solid, bro. At number 2, I had to put one of my favorite Jordans all time, the Grape Jordan 5s, bro. The fact that they brought these back with the Nike Air on the back and the perfect shape at that is some crack, bro. These are too much to handle. They on fire, bro. I love these right here, and it's partially because I owned these back in the day, but it's also because they executed them to the T, bro. There's dead ass nothing wrong with these. Like I cannot complain whatsoever. The fact that they're going for below retail damn near makes them the perfect sneaker, because you could love these in this video right now and dead ass go buy them for below what they released at. Just wrap your head around that real quick. It just adds to the shoe in my opinion. I love these right here, and I'm so excited to throw them on feet. They damn near smell like they smelled the day I camped out for them, and I could literally smell myself back into that memory.
Go to WWE.com and register. I wonder what $1 million even smells like.
Don't know what I even just said, bro, but I just said it and it's true. These are too clean. They had to go at the number 2 spot. Undeniable. Now I know I was yapping about if you don't own the shoe, you can't put it at number 1, but I'm damn near about to do the same shit because the Jordan 4 white cement is the shoe, bro. That's the one. I understand the brick by bricks are clean and the SB Navies didn't even get mentioned in this video, and there's a lot going on with the Jordan 4s. But this one right here. This is the one that you could wear with any fit, bro. You could fuck around, pull these shits off with a suit. I know y'all probably tired of me saying that the wing on my pair flew off, but until I can replace that story in my actual life, I'ma have to say it, bro, because these got worn the down. Like, I love the white cement 4s. It's damn near one of those pairs like the white cement 3s where it doesn't matter what you throw at them, they're just gonna work. And I already know a lot of y'all gonna be complaining in the comments talking about, but the QC, bro, there's hella quality issues with them. Bro, they made hella pairs. They restocked them hella times, and every time they restocked, they sold out. That's for a reason. I don't remember the exact quantity for this pair. If some of y'all know, let me know in the comments, but I'm pretty sure it's around 300,000. And for 300,000 pairs to vamoose out this bitch and them to restock them and them sell out again shows the type of demand and the aura this shoe had. Shit, it's one of them pairs that's tingle in my heart, the fact that I never bought them early this year, because I know a lot of people were looking for those, but shit, priorities, shit going on, not about to yap on about it. This is one of those pairs that at the end of the year, mark my word, I will have these bitches, bro. I'm gonna get rid of something gonna change, something gotta give, because this is one of those that I know for a fact I would throw in my rotation, no question, bro. Very similar to the white cement 3s, and the reason I don't wear these that much is because I bought them in a size 10, and for some reason when they started making this shape on the 3s, they started running bigger, so these are low-key slipping on and off my foot, and I hate that shit when it comes to 3s. I deadass like having them like this and just leaving them like that, but if I do that, my foot is like low-key sliding off, bro. It gets me so hot. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, because this pair is one of those where the wing flew off. Like, the leather was peeling on my old pair. But I know by now I must have broken the yap-o-meter, so I don't want to continue to yap on. That pretty much does it for this video. Let me know in the comments what are your top 3 sneaker releases of the year so far. I know it's all subject to change, but if I'm going based off of what's released so far till the point I drop this video, or I guess film this video, then that's what it is, bro. I appreciate all of y'all who made it this far. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like on it down below. 400 likes is the goal for this video. Shit, subscribe to the channel because we on road to 50K. And if you're doing up subscribing, let me know you're new in the comments so I could welcome y'all the proper way. Shit, just comment for the fuck of it, bro, because I low-key do be in the comments. Like, go check my last video and see how many people I replied to. Again, I stress the fact that this shit takes time, but I do appreciate all of y'all who take time out of your day to support me, bro. Shit don't even make no sense, but I am grateful. And if you made it this far into the video, I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whenever you're watching this video. Make sure you spend some time with your loved ones because you don't know how much time we got left. And all that being said, check out one of these 2 videos because that's what YouTube's recommending you to watch based on your previous history, bro. They know what you be watching, and that sounds kind of weird, but it's true. So make sure you click one of those 2 videos. And if you're doing up enjoying one of those, then shit, you might as well subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.